see. This mouse. Okay. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I am coming to you with a new book that I just got, but the book is not new. It's been out for about 8 months. It is Goblins in the Hollow. Hollow. Holla. Okay. An artist coloring book. This one is by Denise Keith, and I love her work. I have this one that I bought a while ago, a long time ago, but then I had another one, the mermaid one, and it was so tiny. It's the same size book and everything, but the drawings were so tiny. I gave it away because it was too small. But I did like the book. So sometimes people can do things that you like, but if they make them a little change on there and you don't like it, you don't have to just be like trying to keep supporting them because I'm not going to be going blind. And this, I think, when I first realized I had the cataracts. Hey, Colin with Miss Laura. Yeah, we back. I'm gonna show you the Zip Doodle book. But if they're too small, I can't even enjoy. And like I said, I had the cataracts and stuff, so I couldn't see stuff. So I was giving away a lot of books they were just way too small. And in my mind, it was like a silent protest because I didn't have any markers to color with them or brushes. I had to get a couple of small sets of brushes, and I couldn't see them. And then when I go on live, you can't even see the things. Sometimes people have to cater to the people that they buying the book. I mean, who they're peddling the books to. I did say peddling. Hey, coloring with Miss Wellness, how you doing? Yeah. So if you don't like something, I mean, I when I do my videos, I say what I don't like. What they gonna do? They gonna call me on the phone and tell me take that video down. But I don't really complain about a lot. But my favorites, and I do like collecting stuff. So I'm gonna show you this book because I know some people probably would want to get it. And this was the first one I got. A lot of people don't know her as like out here as a Kirby Rosanas or a Johanna Bass, but I think she can stand her on her own. I really do. I do have some pages that I did color in here, and I will show them. They are a little bit dull. It was when I first started coloring. But anyway, so this is her newest book, and I think she's compensated on the size of the pages. This book came out 8 years ago, 8 months ago. So it's not like it just hit the shelf like the Kirby Rosanas book. Yeah, Miss Lori, how you feeling, boo? Yeah. Hey, Kim. Thank you, thank you, Kim, for welcoming me back. And I'm gonna color some, so I'm gonna drop the link. But let me show this flip real quick in case anybody just wanted to see the flip of the book since I put it in the title. And then I wanted to talk about Zen Doodle and why people like it. There's a whole big old thing, and some artists that do it. Deborah Mueller is one that does it. Mueller, I love her too. Anyway, let me get to this book. Now, this book is stinking cute. Okay, it sure is. Zen Doodle Coloring presents Goblins in the Hollow. In the Hollow. First of all, can we appreciate this cover? Look at that one. Doesn't that remind you of something from the Gremlins? These are goblins, though. They look like little trolls. Like, I don't know what's the difference between a goblin and a troll. You feel good? Okay, great. You eat some chips and watch it. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful book. The cover is everything, and the cover is really bling blinging. Oh, look at this little mirrored thing. Yes. Adorable. Yeah, so there we go. It's $20 US, $27 Canadian. Now I did pay $20. I got it from Books a Million, so I know I could have got it on Amazon cheaper. I think maybe a couple bucks, but I don't know. Now this one right here did fall apart, so I don't know if this one is, but I'm not gonna, just automatically take my books apart. First of all, the sizing of the drawings are way better than the mermaid one. The mermaid one was way too small. I could not get into it. I sure could. Look at these things. They're hanging upside down. Now that's this one. I wish I could zoom. I could do like this. Put some on top, raise it higher. I got to get a new webcam just so I can zoom and stuff. I don't know where the software is for this one. This one is old, so it's not in any point of trying to figure out where it is. If this isn't stinking cute, I don't know what is. Yeah. They all have such personality and such character. And because she's made these bigger, of which I like, I can get most of my supplies in my markers, crayons, neo color tubes, pencils, and stuff. Like I said, that mermaid one was entirely too tiny. But it was also at the Ollie's. And I think it was at the Ollie's because it was too big on small. Look at all these. I don't know why these people making these pages so small. You can't. You got to need a magnifying glass to color. See, look at this. This is way bigger. Thank you so much, Miss Denise. Yeah. So let me flip this. That's an adorable mermaid. See, yeah, like you can really color these pages. Yes, and because they're single sided, you can use what? Blame it on the alcohol. Yes, isn't it adorable? And it's not that cute and cozy. I don't like them cute and cozy things. They're too small. The paper is cheap. I don't like the cute and cozies like that. I did download some cute and cozy something, and I put it on. I printed it on my thing. Oh, the page flipped over because of the fit. Look, the book is trying to flip itself. Look, hold on. Is it gonna flip this one? Oh, oh, oh. It's flipping itself. I don't even know why I said that. That is funny. Oh, now this one looks like something in one of that Gore books. Kim, remember the Gore books we bought? That looks like they're trolling that Gore book. Yeah, see, I like this. It's not scary. They're kind of funny looking. It's not a horror book. And you can make, oh, they're touching noses. And you can make it as fun as you want to. It's kind of like an adult kind of old school comedy book, coloring book. And the paper is good, good paper. Very good paper. Not all these chicks up in here. Oh, and she is pissed. Okay. Look. Oh, look at her outfit. Ooh, and look, and they down there looking like, what's going on? She is mad. Is she the babysitter? She must be the babysitter. Oh, and this one is in the book that I have there, this kind of drawing. So Miss Denise is just very creative. Like, look at all this space. That's a whole leaf thing. And a dragon. Yeah, this is one of those little cute books that you just like, let me get that one maybe. Oh, I love that. She's looking at the caterpillar. Caterpillar. Oh no, this is the mermaid. You see how tiny this mermaid is right there? Her last mermaid book, all of the characters were that size, the whole book. I was like, no ma'am, I'm not coloring in that. Mm-mm. So I'm glad she realized the error of her way. Uh-oh, Team Mushrooms. And they all have individual characters. A pirate. Yeah, I looked at this book when it first came out about 8 months ago. And I think something else came out, so I got it. Now I think I'm going to go back to my Zen doodling type of things, buying books that I know that I really like and I want to come back to. I've kind of veered a little bit to the left, getting some other things, but I think I've been still on path as far as just getting my collection of the same artists that I like. Not going too far away. I mean, I love Asian artists and um, the artists that I already like. I love a little bit of horror, not too much horror, but a little bit. Um, I like books that have watercolor papers in there, and not just buying everything just because it comes out. Because if I don't color in it, I end up giving it away, and then I want to color in it, then I don't have it. Now I love this one also, but the spacing in between and then the dark lines are perfect. And if you color this, and if you don't want the dark lines, you can get one of your acrylic markers and color over the line. And this is good also if you're using alcohol markers because you don't have to get too close to the edge because you know how alcohol markers still bleed a little bit. So even if you just stop before you get to the black part, the alcohol will seep up to the black part and then make it look perfect. Yep. Because you know, alcohol markers, you have to be very careful because they do bleed, so you can't get too close. Oh, you can make this a whole glowing light lantern scene. She's reading, and she puts a lot of books in her thing. Oh, somebody didn't get a shave. You love the mermaid one? I like it too, but I just found those drawings a little bit too small. But I do like it. I liked it enough to buy it. Oh no, that's too stinking cute. I liked it enough to buy it. Like I said, oh, and I love this one. Oh, yeah. So I bought it, and like I said, I didn't think I think I might have tried to color one page where she was like laying on the mattress, the little mermaid, and I liked it because she was an African American mermaid. Well, she didn't have to be, but she had an afro. Okay, so we know how that goes. But anybody can have an afro. Okay, your hair texture is your hair texture. Yes. So, and I bought it because of that, but I just could not. Do not feed birds, fairies, goblins, mermaids, or gnomes. Okay, period. And yeah, these are some of her characters, and this is one of the characters in one of her books, and that's the mermaid. So this is the one that I just got today when I bought the Kirby Rosanna's 10th anniversary. Now, this is the one that I had already, and I've had this one for a long time. I ended up binding it because it had fell apart. Now, I didn't put the pages back in order, so y'all excuse me. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So I got this one in 2022, and I colored some pages, but I like it because it's an alcohol marker book. Obviously, I didn't use alcohol markers. I think I used the Artist Loft watercolor markers because they didn't really bleed through. But look how colorful that is. See how big the spaces are and everything? This is a whip, of course, since 2022. I was trying out different products. It's just a cute book. I mean, her art style is just adorable. Yeah. And I think I use alcohol and a bunch of stuff. No, I just use a little bit of alcohol for the leaves. And these are old pictures that I colored, and you can tell. I think I was using some crayons on this one. This is my favorite one that I did. Because I blinged it out, and I just like this one a lot. I didn't do a background. I think on her pages in her book, she doesn't really need a background. I did use a couple of alcohol markers, but I think this is one of my favorites from here. I believe I used the I'll tell you which markers I use. I use these here. The glitter markers. I use these for that page. I've had these for a long time. I had them since they first came out. Um, would I buy them again? No. I don't like that whole pushing down and all that kind of stuff. No, I would never buy those again. But they were cute. Now I could still use them for the accents and stuff, but they will mess your pages up. If you get the wrong one, like the green one I have, girl, that will mess your stuff up. And I don't, and I didn't know how to use the ones that you push. You're not supposed to push it on your page. You're supposed to put it on something else and get it going and then come back to it. So I think that's what made me not really like the Ohuhu glitter ones. But if you do them right, they're okay. Yeah, they provide lots of glitter. This is another one I like. I did a little bit of alcohol markers. I do like this one. You see how she has all these different shapes? This is Zen Doodle. Okay, if y'all don't know, it's Zen Doodle. Zen Doodle. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what Zen Doodle is, but yeah, it's a very interesting and fun coloring pages when the artists do Zen Doodle. Yeah, and there's no rules. You can just have fun. Yeah, so those are the pages. When I put it together, I just put the pages that I colored. So yeah, so I'm just gonna flip through here. Um, just adorable, and they all have attitudes. These little birds, they have the stank face attitude. Like they all are like angry, pissed, just you know. And like I said, she does a lot of books, library scenes. So if you like coloring books, library scenes, and some storefronts. So I'm not going to flip the whole book. I'm just going to go through. This one, I saw somebody color this one. The Coconut Ladies was adorable. And she has some gnome kind of look like kind of thing. So that's the snow. She's got a whole bunch of seasons in all of these books, all of her books. So yeah, so this is Zen Doodle artwork. And when you see Miss Janet Young, when she's coloring, she's drawing her own things and coloring them in. Her work is kind of Zen Doodle. I'm gonna talk about that. But then here are some other books that by the Zen Doodle company. This one is Gnomes at Home, of which I love. This one now is available at Ollie's. I'm not Ollie's, at Books a Million for $3.97. I love this book. This one is cute, if especially if you like gnomes. I did color that. And this is the only one I started. I believe I was using crayons. Yeah, I was using Crayolas. And I started on page one. That's just the insert. But the Zen Doodle is the dark line and just the wavy stuff. And see, that's Deborah Muller. This is a Deborah Muller book. That's how she draws. It's just so cute. So yeah, her gnomes are iconic. If you like gnomes, you got to have a Deborah Muller book. And they're single-sided pages, so you know what to do with those. And she presents you with every holiday. She sure does. But yeah, so like I said, this is at Books a Million now for $3.97. I've never seen it at Ollie's, but you never know. Ollie's gets a lot of stuff, but I think this book might be. I don't think they would have this one at Ollie's, but you never know. I do have some other ones I'm going to show you real quick. So yeah, so she's got a whole bunch of holidays and situations and stuff. Yeah, just cute. This would be a cute book that if you can start from start to finish. And it's so easy. You don't even have to really have any, you know, you don't have to really pay too much attention because it is the Zen Doodle kind of spacing and stuff. So that one, and then I remember I had bought a couple of other one. This one is Deborah Muller and Jeanette Woolmer, and it's $3.97 at Ollie's. Now some of these are by Deborah, and I can tell which ones are by her because I really love Deborah's artwork. Um, Jeanette, I don't have anything specifically by her, but I can tell which ones that she did and then which one Miss Geller, um, Deborah did. So they did a collab, and it's cute. It is. It sure is. So, and then this one I bought. I haven't colored in this one. I might add this one as a giveaway. This one was at the Ollie's also for $3.97. I think I could probably go get me another one, but this one is adorable too. See the Zen Doodle kind of thing, just like in the Denise book. And you just get you in single sided, get you some alcohol markers or whatever the heck you want, paint, and just have a good time. And there are no rules. And this was the first one I got. This one I think I got for $1. Got this one for $1.99. I've been looking for another one of these. These are Kitties in the City. Now I was going to do this book as I got this on March. I was going to do this one like I just sit down with a page every day for 15 minutes and just color. So after 15 minutes, I stop and then I go to another page. And I did it for about 6 months. I just color as much until I stop, like 15 minutes at a time. This one I did looks like I came back in, but I think I did this one at 15, maybe 20 minutes. But I was just going to touch every page and I did them in order. Like if I was at the doctor's, I looked like this one. I probably was at a doctor's office filling out paperwork and stuff. Yeah, and there's no rules. Like who's going to tell you what color the cat should be? Nobody. Well, girl, you got a whole book of whips, and I got other whips too. And girl, but anyway, so then I can come back after I get through all of them. I can come back and maybe go to each page again and just keep going until I finish it. It's a project book, so I haven't colored anything else in here. But you see the type of art the Zen Doodle is. Zen Doodle artwork is definitely a form of therapy. Yeah, and Miss Deborah Muller is the best. And when I was coloring these pages, I downloaded these. These are Miss Deborah Muller also, and these are Zen Doodles also. I downloaded it. I think it was like $3 for the thing, and I downloaded it on my good paper. So these are still kind of Zen doodly. Yeah. You don't have to. This is the one with the ladies. I forgot what the name of it is, but she has other books. They don't have to just be ladies or portraits or whatever. She's got other ones. Now, Purple Penny Pages sent me this book. There's a story behind when she sent it to me, which is hilarious. But anyway, so this is a Deborah Muller's book. Look how big this is. This is a big earth book. So it's 250 pages to color. So I'm going to start from the beginning. So this is what I started so far. And I did it with, I think I did this with pencils. Oh, alcohol, woohoo, for the skin tone. And then I did it for everything else is pencil. And it's just fun. Just sit there and just do it. Now, then I started that one, and then I'll get the other page ready. So I put some pencil skin. No, I use markers. No, I use pencil skin tone down for the next page, and then I'll just keep working that page until I finish it, and then I'll, you know. So that's the little. It's a little game I play with myself. So I got 250 pages to do. So I haven't done anything else until I finish the first page, and then I can work on the second one. And then the more I finish both of those or complete them, then I can get another one. It's a little game, but she's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. And this is Zen Doodle, like it sure is. It's fun. It's easy. It's a non-brainer. Um, and it is what it is. So I think, oh, how many minutes? Oh, 22 minutes. I got on and off like that. Ballerina Cat. Wasn't that cute? Hi, Miss Helen Elliston. I'm coming back around tomorrow with some. I'm going to be drawing something from one of your books. I found a page in another book. I'm going to apply what you're showing in one of your books, and I'm going to apply it straight to that. I'm going to apply it straight to what I'm doing in a coloring book. So that's all I got for you all. That's quick and easy. I went to the hand doctor. I have severe arthritis. I have it all over my body, but it's really mainly affecting my hands. This one flared up really bad, and I had the steroid shots, and it took it away, but it doesn't work all the time. It's osteoarthritis. It's not rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis, if it's like an autoimmune thing, and it just wreaks havoc. Osteo means it's bone on bone, and they can fix that. So I have been told I need to ice it up. She's going to let me wait for 6 weeks, and if something happens after 4 weeks, then but ice up 3 times a day, and then put my this is Voltrax or whatever. You can get this at the CVS, but this is the generic version of it. It is covered under my insurance, so I'm gonna get this one. But it's the same thing. It's the arthritic pain reliever, arthritis pain reliever. So I had to put this on 4 times a day, and we're gonna see how my hand does if the flare up goes down. She said because it looks so severe, she highly doubts it. So, and the surgery is really, it's a day surgery, but they do have to put you to sleep, and they put your little hand out there and they get it all together, and they flip some stuff around, flip some screws around, no screws. And then they, wake you up and send your ass home. So I don't know how long the recuperation period is, but that's why I've been doing more collaging and then some painting, because I probably won't be able to draw, color in a little bit. So I will be trying to practice doing things with my left hand. If anybody wants to know, I did practice wiping myself when I go to the bathroom with my left hand. That's TMI, but I'm just saying some things you don't have to let your right hand do all the time. I do when I go in and out of doors. I try to use my left hand instead of my right hand, especially since this hand is fine right now. I want to let this hand get a rest, but I think this hand gonna get cut on. this, this one gonna get cut on. So I will not put any knives in this hand to cut, because I know it's not going, because left hand, I'm not left-handed. I know how to sign my signature. What else do you need? I know I can type very well with either hand or just one hand. I can drive with my left hand. So there's some things that I could do, but just little simple things that will take the thing off. And then I don't want to have to keep taking this thing on and off and all the time. I'm going to buy a better one because I don't like this one with this Velcro. I don't know if y'all ever wore these things. I don't suggest these Velcro ones. I did see some other ones that I want to get, but my insurance only let me get, the free ones. They only let me get, so, whatever brand. Now, this is a nice brand, but I want a Cadillac one. So I will be looking to see some other brands that I can get because I don't particularly care for this Velcro situation. So I know there's something else that I could really deal with, and I want something that I can wash, take the spine out and wash it. This one, because of the Velcro, I did wash it one time and it got even worse. And I've run a little, what you call it, the little lint brush across your thing, girl. This is I don't like this, and that's why I don't wear it all the time. I do wear it when I sleep. I just don't feel like it's totally clean. So when I'm cooking and stuff, I don't want this thing on my hand. She said wear it 24 hours a day, except for when you shower. And I was like, I know you lying, so I got to get something that I can wash. Yeah, I ain't gonna, no ma'am. I'm just funny like that. I think other people are funny like that. Thank you. Oh, bless you, hon. Hope you find a way to cook. I will. My left hand is useless. Oh, see, really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they say that women have issues with their hands more so than men, um, which I think people think, oh, men are so strong, this and that, but and then a lot of people undercover say women do more work than men with their hands and stuff like that. But anyway, I think it's better. It's good to have an equal balance with both hands because if something happens, you want to, be able to, cope. So I'm going to be doing more things with my left hand, especially like opening stuff instead of always depending on this one because it's the grip that messes it up. So this hand is like a brand new baby. So it's going to be used, and so I just have to be conscientious of it. Conscientious of it, yeah. So that's all I got for you. Thank y'all for watching my video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Who's ever coming on next? I'll be up in the live. What time is it? It's 8:39. All right. 8:39. Kiss my behind. I don't even know why I said it. It just rhymes. Here I go. Hold on. See, I'm gonna have to get another. Okay, I'm gonna have to use another mouse because this is one thing I really have to. I need to stop using the mouse. I can't do it right now. But anyway, and this is actually a mouse that is made for this type of situation because instead of it being like that, it's like this. I think this was like $29 or something like that. But anyway, you're just supposed to do it like a hand grip as opposed to like that, which really kills it. And anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. All right, thank y'all. Let me get off it. Get off of here. Okay, there's a mouse right here. All right, bye y'all.